welcome. Thank you for tuning in with Talk with You, the one and only Christian motivation broadcast, hosted by your one and only Joe Benjamin Georges. Hello, and good morning, everybody. How you guys doing today? How was your day? How was your night? Did you have a wonderful night? I'm so thankful. Before I start, I just want to say thanks to God because He allowed you and me to actually uh, wake up this morning because not everybody had that privilege to actually be up today. So that's why I just want to say thanks to God for that. Thanks to God for that because you guys are my family now because you guys choose to support me. You guys choose to follow me. You guys choose to become my audience. You guys are not just an audience. You guys become part of my family, part of my life because I go live with you guys 3 days a week. That means that you are part of my life. You are my family now. So I just want to say thanks to God because He allowed you to go to sleep and woke up this morning. Today, I just want to talk about don't judge another. Don't judge one another. We know that the Bible talk about that. The Bible talk about it so many times. The Bible actually like Jesus actually like left many example when Jesus was on earth. Jesus spoke about it. Like all the prophet in the Bible, they spoke about it. But this day and time that we are living right now, everywhere we go, we see like people are judging one another. You know, people are judging one another by the way they look. People are judging one another by the way they talk. People are judging one another by their culture, by their color. But I do not understand why those stuff happen in this day. But I do know the Bible talk about it too. The Bible says in the end time, you know, people will hate each other more. People will do like evil will be more evil, good will be more good. So the people that have been good should be more good now. People that have been evil should be more evil, or some of them become good. I don't know, or the good become bad. I don't know. It's just like people that used to be good this time, like people that used to be good when they was younger, and then the moment they actually get older, like they started behaving different. They started behaving different. But the Bible say do not judge one another. The Bible say do not judge one another. If we actually go to, let me pull up my verse here. If we actually go to the first one I'm gonna read is Luke 6:37. Actually say, judge not, and you will not be judged. Condemn not, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgive. So God is telling you, if you don't judge, you will not be judged. That means like other people will not judge you, or God will not judge you. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. But if you judge somebody, you will be judged. If you condemn someone, you will be condemned. Me, I try my best not to judge people. You know, when I used to be younger, I used to be the type of person when I see people, like I say, oh, by the way, that person is looking, I bet you he's going to hell. By the way, that person is, he's looking, he's living his life or her life, she's going straight to hell. But when I actually become older, then I get deeper into Christ, then I started reading my Bible more and more, and I started getting closer to Christ. And then my mindset changed. I changed my mindset. I told myself that I would not judge nobody. Who am I to judge you? I'm nobody. I'm a sinner just like you, so why should I judge you? Who am I to judge you by your color? Who am I to judge you by your culture? Who am I to judge you by the way you act, by the way you talk. Who am I to say that you are going straight to hell? By you telling somebody you are going straight to hell, that's a judge because you don't know where the person is going. Just like I say on my last broadcast, only Jesus knows who's going to hell, who's not going to hell. Just because you see somebody living their life, they might be killing people right now. God only count the last breath of your life. When that person is about to die, you don't know if that person commit their life to Christ. Within their heart, their spirit, they might be talking to Christ, confessing their sin before they even pass out, and then God forgives them. God is a lovable God. And then the Bible also say at the end time there will be, God will judge people. God will become a judge. Right now, God is a merciful God. Jesus Christ is a merciful, is a merciful God. But when it's time for the judgment day, God will become a judge. You know. So like right now, we're not supposed to judge nobody. We're supposed to love each other equal. As we all know, there is a lot of races going on here. A lot of racist thing going on here. I'm not gonna get too deep into that because that's not my topic. I'm not here to talk about racism, but I'm using the word racist because there is a lot of it going on right now. But we all bleed the same. We all of us was made by the same God. All of us was made the same way. The only difference is like your color is different than my color. My culture is different than your culture. My country I was born is different than the country that you was born in. But we are the same person. We bleed the same. We talk the same. It's just like the language is different and there might be an accent. Like me, I have an accent. You mean I have an accent, but I have an accent. Those are the only different thing, but we are still the same person. So there's no point of you and me, there's no point of me judging you. There's no point of you judging me. We're supposed to love all of us. In Christ, we are all brothers and sisters. In Christ, God see us the same color. You know, God not gonna judge you based on your color. God not gonna judge you based on your culture. God not gonna judge you based of your, you know, based of your accent. God not gonna judge you based on the way you dress, you act. Maybe like you might act better than the other person. God not gonna judge you for that. God gonna judge you by the thing you do, not by the way you look, not by the country you're from. It's by the things you do. Did you serve God when you was on earth? Did you follow His will? Did you do the thing that God asked you to do? Those are the things that God gonna judge you for. God not gonna judge you. Did you stay black? Did you stay white? Did you stay purple? Did you stay yellow? Did you stay pink, whatever color? No, those are not the things that God gonna judge His people. So today I'm coming to you today to tell you guys we are living in a time that we need to stop judging one another. We are living like in a time right now that we need to collaborate. We need to stay together as one because we are one. Because we was made by the same creator. So we are one. It doesn't matter of your language, of your color, we are one. We are one, so we need to start acting like it. We are one, we need to stop us, start behaving like that. So John 7, verse 24 actually said, do same thing, do not judge by appearance, just like I was saying, but judge with right judgment. Judge with right judgment is like I'm telling you to do the right thing. By you not judging someone by the way they look, that is a type of like right judgment. You are making the right decision. So right judgment. By you not judging me because of the color of my skin, that is a right judgment. By you not judging me because of the way I look, the way I talk, the way I act, that is a right judgment. By you following what the Bible say, by you following the thing that Jesus Christ asked us to do in the Bible, that is a right judgment. So those are the things that we need to start doing. Those are the things that we need to focus on. You know, those are the things that we need to focus on. Some of us, we are focused on the wrong thing. There's some people, they were, like, they spend all their life hunting black people. There's some people, they spend all their life talking bad about someone. There's some kid in school, they become a bully by going around bullying people. Like kid that look like a geek, or kid that look like they are too quiet, they are too, like they look too funny to them. They're going around, like attacking them. That is part of judging. You judging that person. Who are you to judge your other kid? Who are you to judge your schoolmate? So if you judging someone else will judge you, because the Bible said, "Judge not, so you will not be judged. Condemn not, so you will not be condemned." So if you keep judging someone, you will be judged. First, God will judge you. Second, somebody else will judge you. Then you're gonna feel the pain. Then you're gonna start getting mad. Then you're gonna start, like, want to blow somebody, somebody's house, or then you're gonna want to go to the school, start blowing people up because somebody judged you. But you forget that you was judging somebody else. So instead of us judging one another, we need to love one another, care for one another, help your brother and sister. Help your brothers and your sister. They don't have to be the same blood. Through Christ, all of us have the same blood because we have the same blood color, and it is red. Through Christ, all of us have the same blood. Yeah, we might have different DNA, but it is the same blood, the same color blood. So just because, like, I wasn't born like in the same family doesn't mean like I'm not your brother. Yes, I am your brother. Even if you accept it, even if you don't accept it, I am your brother. She's your sister. So that's the reason why all of us need to combine together. We need to become one. Because in God's eyes, all of us are one. All of us are equal. I'm not better than you. Just because you are a billionaire, trillionaire, doesn't mean you are better than me. The only difference between me and you just have more money than me, but you bleed the same. You get sick the same. You have the same sickness I have. Everybody have fevers. Everybody have cold. Everybody have headache. Everybody have stress. Everybody go to depressions. Like time and time. Even though your depression is not that much, but all of us go to depression. So rich people cannot say they don't go through stuff. They are the one that go through it more. By me saying more, because like they got so much responsibility that's stressing them out, that's giving them headache. People trying to sue them, people making up story, trying to like blaspheming their name, make them look bad on the internet so they can make up a lawsuit. Those are stress. So all of us are equal. All of us are the same. All of us are the same. So we need to, instead of you finding a way to persecute other people because of the way they look, we need to spend time finding ways to actually build a strong relationship with one another. We need to find ways to love one another. If you was born in a family that make you believe that you are higher than a color person, you need to find ways to break that, to make yourself equal and to love the other person. And the black people, I know all of us, we went through a lot of tribulation. We went through a lot of suffering. A lot of us grew up with hanger inside of us because of what we went through. All of us want revenge. But I'm telling you, instead of you trying to find ways to get revenge because your ancestor went to slavery, you need to find ways to love one another. You know, we need to find ways to love one another. This is not the time for us to going against each other, killing each other because of our differences. Like I say, in God's eyes, all of us are equal. In God's eyes, all of us are the same. You may not agree with me, but it is the truth. All of us are the same in God's eyes. You don't look different in God's eyes than me. We look the same in God's eyes because God created us the same way. He created us with His own image. He just made us in different color. He did it for a reason. He wanted you and me to use the will that He gave us, the knowledge that He gave us, the love that He put in you, for me and you to love one another. That's the reason why God created color. Because he wanted to see the way me and you gonna act. Too bad for us. Many of us we fail because we acting the way that God do not want us to act. We act in a way that God did not create us to act. We letting the enemy using us to act different when we're supposed to team up together to fight against the enemy. Some of us team up with the enemy to fight against God creation. We are God creation. Yes, Satan is also God creation too. But guess what? He betrayed God in heaven. You know, he betrayed God in heaven. So now he become God enemy. You know, he's going against God, trying to change everything that God create, trying to make everything negative, like everything that God create, especially me and you, trying to make things like different go AWOL, go the opposite way to try to destroy God creation. But I'm telling you, do not let that happen. I'm telling you, do not let that happen. We are giving the enemy too much authority, too much power, too much praise. We are afraid of the enemy more than God. We worship the enemy more than God. We do things that the enemy want me and you to do more than God. Like we're giving the enemy too much praise. We letting the enemy make you judge your brother when God telling you not to. It's just like it's easy to do the negative things, and then you guys saying like it's too hard to do the positive things. It doesn't make sense to me. If you're able to do the negative thing, you should be able to do the positive. You know, you should be able to do the positive. If we go to James chapter 4, verse 12, no, 11 and 12, do not speak evil against one another. Brothers, the one who speak against a brother or judge his brother speak evil against the law and judge the law. But if you judge the law, you are not a doer of the law, but a judge. There is only one lawgiver and judge, he who is able to save and to destroy. But who are you to judge your neighbor? When it say that there is only one lawgiver and judge, they're talking about God. God is the only lawgiver. God is the only judge. God is the only one that's supposed to judge. I know some people might ask me, I don't know, maybe you might ask me that question. Maybe you might say, okay, if God is the only judge, is God supposed to be the only one judging? Why? Like they're judging people for their crime. Why? Why? Like they have courthouse. They judging people. Like they doing this, they doing that. So if God is the only judge, to be honest with you, I don't, you know, I don't know. That's a good question. But I'm telling you, the real judge is God. God is the one that's supposed to judge people. God is the one, that's supposed to make you pay for something you did. But they are earthly law. So we have to follow the earthly law. Because like Jesus left that example for us. When Jesus was in the temple, he actually asked them, "Do you have a coin? Like a penny, or like a quarter?" And then he actually hold it, and then he flip it around, and then he actually tell his people, "Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and then give to God what belongs to God." You know, so that's like a way that God do respect the earthly law. Because to be honest with you, if it wasn't for the earthly law, you think the earth was still gonna be, like the way it is. The earth was gonna be worse if there actually wasn't no law. Because of the law, this thing that me and you cannot do, because we know if we do it, we're going to jail. People don't like going to jail because you locked up somewhere. You can't even go out. You can't even see your friend. You can't even see your wife, see your girlfriend, your fiance, your kid, whatever. You can't even go to a concert, to church. You can't even go to a full football game, basketball game. You are locked somewhere people don't really like. But I do met people, they say like they love going to jail. I can't wait to go back to jail. I can see my homies. I can see my friend. I don't want to go. I don't want to get locked up just to go see you. If you cause yourself to get locked up, I might come visit you, but I'm not gonna let myself get locked up just so I can join you. No, you choose to do that. You choose the life that you are living right now that caused you to get locked up. I don't mind dropping by seeing you, but no, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna cause myself to get locked up just to join you. No, that was your decision. So you're gonna deal with your decision. You're gonna live with it. It doesn't mean I'm a bad friend. Maybe you a bad friend because you want me to commit a crime so I can get locked up so I can join you. No, that make you a bad friend. If you want me to join you in that darkness, I call jail darkness, that making you like a bad friend. Just like you might say I'm a bad friend because I don't want to get locked up so I can be next to you in the jailhouse. I would never wish that for nobody. If I did something, let me pay for it by myself because I made the decision. I'm not gonna tell you to do it too just for you, just so we can be like in a cell jailhouse. No, I'm not. So stop judging people. A lot of us we judging people in jail because they are in jail. You think you're better than them. You are judging them. The same way they make that mistake that caused them to get locked up, you're able to make a simple mistake that will get you locked up, that will give you more time than they have. One little mistake. And like their mistake might be bigger than yours, but your little mistake can cause you to have more time than that person. You know, we judging people with tattoos. I know the Bible talk about tattoos, but like I'm not gonna judge you because you have tattoos. I'm not. I'm not gonna judge you because you drink. I'm gonna tell you it's not good to drink, but it's your decision to choose not to drink. It's not my place to tell you not to, like, to force you to stop drinking. No, it's my job to tell you it's not good for you. I'm not gonna judge you because you smoke. I'm not gonna judge you because you take drugs. I'm gonna try to find a way to help you get out of it, but I'm not gonna judge you for it. But a lot of us, we judging those people. You a drug addict. Oh, you a crackhead. Oh, you a smoker. Oh, this or that. No, stop judging them. Instead of you saying all those stuff to them, trying to find a way to help them to stop it. Those are the things that God wants us to do. God wants us to help one another, not judge one another. God wants us to show love to one another, not show hate to one another. You know? That's why I am so happy for having this live broadcast with you guys, for having this live, like show with you guys, name talk with you. Because now I'm able to talk to people the way I always wanted to. I'm able to reach like millions of people with one video. I'm able to reach like millions of people at the same time. It was gonna be hard for me to meet 1 million people one by one. It was gonna take too long to do that. But being live online on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, like in so other platform, being like on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, iHeart, and so many other platform, people are hearing the message. I'm starting to have a lot of download on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Amazon Music. My shows are getting like a lot of download. SoundCloud. I have my shows on SoundCloud. Like God opened the door for me because I always wanted to talk to people. God opened the door for me, allowing me to do it. Now I'm able to talk to you guys. I'm able to talk to you guys, and I also like like when people send me message. Some people send me message on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. Some of them send me message like on my WhatsApp. For the people overseas that have WhatsApp, people in the US that have WhatsApp, that's my WhatsApp number 218 398 6452. 218 398 6452. You know, I love seeing good comment and bad comment. I love seeing bad message on my WhatsApp and good message. I love seeing bad message on my Facebook Messenger and good message. Because I take the bad message to see the point of view of that person, trying to understand where that person is coming from so I can try to help that person. I'm not gonna judge you saying that, oh, your message is bad. I'm not gonna read it. No, I read the bad comment. I read the bad message. And then I try to find ways to actually help you out so you can change your mindset, trying to show you why you should not do that or say that. I'm not gonna judge you because you give me a bad message, because you give me a bad review. Who am I? When Jesus was on earth, people talk bad about Jesus. His family talked bad about Jesus, about him. People that was close to him talked bad about him. People that was eating on the same table with Jesus Christ talk bad about Jesus Christ. So who am I for me to get mad just because you're talking bad about me? Just because you send me a bad comment? No, I love those bad comments. I talk about them. I read them. I want to read them. So if you have, feel free to impress your feeling, impress your knowledge and my show. Feel free to say what's in your heart. I will be gladly, I will be glad to read it. I will even appreciate it too. That's showing that you are paying attention, like you are listening, you are hearing the word of God. And then I will take your name, I will pray for you. All I can do is keep trying to show you the light and then keep praying for you. I'm gonna start like like a prayer book for everybody that leave comment, bad or good. I'm gonna put you down and I'm gonna start praying for you, for God to open your eyes, for God to help you more, and all those stuff. But today I'm coming to you to tell you that not to judge one another. It is not from God to judge your brother. It is from God to love your brother, not to judge your brother and sorry, and your sister. So we need to be an example for Christ. We need to act the same way that Christ used to act when he was on earth. We need to behave the way that Jesus behaved when he was on earth. We need to love the way Jesus loved when he was on earth and still today. We need to be a good example to leave that example for the other generation that's coming. Me, I'm trying to leave a good example behind for my next generation. I might be young, but there is generation coming after me. There is generation that just started right now. Baby or being born right now. So that is a generation. Every baby that's actually born is a generation. A 2-year old, 5-year old, 10-year old, 15-year old, that is a new generation. Because I'm no longer like in that age. 20-year old, that is a new generation because I'm no longer like in that age. So I'm trying to leave a good example for those generation. I'm trying to show people like the good way to live. I'm trying to show people like the good way to do things. I'm trying to tell people about my good sweet Jesus. And I will always talk about my good sweet Jesus. Because to me in my life, Jesus is good to me. He is sweet to me. A sinner like me having a God, a creator that loves me. A sinner like me having like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit watching over me, living in me, and then having multiple angels watching over me. Who am I for me to have all those privilege? So that's why I want to keep living like a good life, a Christian life, to be a good example wherever I go. I don't want to be a good example because I'm live, I'm talking. No, I want to be a good example even offline. I want to be a good example you know, at, at my business. I want to be a good example, at church, inside my home, and my family, and my ministry when I travel overseas. Inside the plane, I want to be a good example. My good example might make somebody come to me, ask me, like, I see that you are a Christian. I can see the light of Christ within you. I would like to know about the sweet Jesus because only a sweet Jesus can make you look as a man of God without telling people that you are a man of God, or a woman of God without even telling people that you are a woman of God. So once again, stop judging one another. It is not good to judge your fellow churchmate, schoolmate, co-worker, family member. There is a lot of parents judging their kid. So, especially the mothers, you spend 9 months You carry a child for 9 months. You suffer a lot within those 9 months. And then now you are the one judging your own kid, judging your own child. No matter the way, it doesn't matter how they turn out to be when they become an adult, you need to still love them. Best way to show love is to pray for them. Best way to show love is to support them, not judge them. But you are the one judging them. Look at your life. Oh, this or that. Like you judging your own kid, and you forget that you carried them for 9 months. You went to hell. You suffer. You suffer a lot, and then when you went to labor, that was the most suffering. And then now you are the one judging them, and you think that's good. No, it's not. The fathers too. There is a lot of fathers judging their own kid right now. You raise them up. You spend money. You put them to school. You buy the diapers. You fed them. You buy the clothes. You spend a whole lot of money. And then now you are the one judging them. You don't want to show them love. You don't want to support. I'm not saying to support them for them to keep doing what they are doing, but support them and at the same time trying to find ways to make them stop doing the negative they are doing. But the more you judge them, they're going to feel like they are not worth it. So they're going to keep doing it. They're going to feel like, well, nobody cares for me. Even my own parents don't care for me. They're going to keep doing it. But when they show love, when you show them that you love them, even though they're doing so many bad things that will one day they will say, oh my God, look what I'm doing and my family still love me. Look what I'm doing and my family still supporting me. Look what I'm doing. I need to stop those stuff. I need to stop. I need to change. So your love will cause them to change. But your judgment will cause them to keep going further, deeper into the bad thing they are doing. So take some time and think about your life to see if you been judging someone without even knowing, or you know that you are judging someone, for you to make a decision today to stop. And take some time to think about the last time you judged someone. If you know that person, probably it's best to apologize to that person and then stop doing it. No matter what caused you to judge that person. It could be a color problem. It could be a culture problem. It could be a behavior problem. It could be whatever it is. It could be, I don't know. So you need to make that decision right now to actually stop doing it before it's too late. One day it will be too late. You might judge somebody because they're locked up, and then you keep judging, and then one day God calls you to get locked up. Then you're gonna feel the pain. Then when you get locked up, that's when you're gonna realize that you shouldn't have not done that. You should have stopped judging your fellow friend. You should have stopped judging your brother, your sister. But you kept doing it. Now look at you. So if you actually made it to that point, you got locked up. If by any chance you see this video, you need to ask forgiveness, ask God for forgiveness, and change your life. Thank you so much for the one that's watching me live right now. I really appreciate the support. My page is growing very fast. My Facebook page is going higher very fast. It's growing very fast. 7,000 something followers. My YouTube is going fast. It's because of your support. Continue to support me. Talk with Jew is the name of my page, share my page, talk about my page on your platform. Let people know about my page. Ask them to follow me, to like and leave comment on Facebook. Ask them to subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment to my videos, like my videos. I will really appreciate the support. I will continue to appreciate it. That will also encourage me. That will also encourage me to keep going. You know, my life is not easy. Sometimes I do feel like, I don't want to go live. Last week I felt last week I only went live one time last week when I was supposed to go live 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I have been like changing the day. Sometimes I do it on Tuesday, sometimes I do it on Wednesday, sometimes I just don't do it. I don't want to be lazy. This is something that God called me to do. I want to continue doing it. The time that I gave you guys, that the time I want to continue, doing it 1 p.m. Central Time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then when I start having more people engaging with my life, the moment I'm talking, you guys are talking back to me, sending me a lot of comments, sending me crashing, do all, do everything. When I start having a lot of people, I will do that. I will do it like maybe like I will do it like 5 days, 6 days a week. I probably would take one day to myself or 2 days so I can get stuff together. So I will do it 5 days a week so I can interact with you guys more, so I can talk to my family. I'm not gonna call you guys followers no more. You guys are my family. From now on, I will only call you guys my family. The new followers, now you are my family. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for following me. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Talk with Jew family. Welcome to Talk with Jew family. You know, you guys are my family now. I really appreciate the love. If there's like a topic that you guys want me to talk about, send it to me. Talk to me. Help me to come up with topic. I want you guys to be involved in this ministry. I want you guys to be involved in this ministry. Create a topic and send it to me. Send it to my WhatsApp. Send it to my email, info@talkwithju.com. There's a couple people starting to send me message. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a special event coming up. It's like a team, a Christian team. Everybody know about it. I'm not gonna tell you guys a name yet. I'm getting the event actually ready. They contact me to my email. They would like to be a guest on my show. Those people have millions of followers. They're gonna help my channel too. I say thanks to God for allowing people to start sending me message to be part of my show. Instead of me asking people, now people are asking me, can they be on my show? Because they seen that God is changing life on my show. People started to accept Christ on my show. That was a good experience. Life, people accepting Christ live, doing the show. Just like they asked me, can they be a guest on my show, and I respond yes to them. So now they call me. I miss their call. I'm gonna call them back. So we can get stuff situated, so we can find out when we're gonna do it, how long we're gonna do it, and then after we get everything situated, I will put a flyer out, a poster out, to let you guys know the group, the name of the people that will be on my show, and I have another show episode that I'm working on. It's about the military. I have a total of 5 people that I've been talking to. You know, 2 of them respond to me. They say yes, they will be part of it. The other two, I'm still waiting for them to give me a yes. A 100% yes. They say maybe, but it's not a yes yet. So if you or in the military, you would like to be a guest on my show, please shoot me an email, info@talkwithjew.com, or you can send me a message on my page, on Facebook page, Instagram on Facebook page, or if you have WhatsApp, you can send it to my WhatsApp number, as you guys seeing right now on the screen. For the people that are listening to me, like on Apple Podcast, Spotify, my WhatsApp number is 218-398-6452, 218-398-6452. You can do that as well. You can let me know and I will get it together. I would like to have as many military folks, men and women. Probably everybody gonna have maybe like I probably would have two guests at a time, two guests at a time to try to make it like it depend how many of you guys. So I might put like two or three guests at a time. We can talk, and stuff like that. So those are the thing that I'm working on right now. I'm trying to get my show, like better, adding more stuff into it, you know, different shows, different things, into it. So those are the two things that I'm working on right now. I will let you guys know when everything's situated, and my special guests, I will let you guys know when I finish set up everything with them. I will let you guys know who's my special guests are, and then you guys will know the group that I'm talking about. Because I actually saw them like in Boston. When I used to live in Boston, I saw them like in the street in Boston. They was preaching, and stuff like that. And I also saw them on TikTok. I saw them on Facebook, on YouTube. So they have a lot of followers. And I appreciate the message. I appreciate what they are doing. I appreciate what they are preaching. The message, they are opening a lot of people eyes. So it's my privilege, it's my honor to have them as a guest on my show. So don't forget, guys, once again, don't judge one another, love one another. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to like. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like. Have a wonderful day, guys. Hello. Thank you for listening to Talk with Jew. We hope that you had enjoyed our show. And please don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk with Jew. If you have not done so, if you did, we just want to say thank you for your support and have a wonderful day. May God bless you all.